Hey everyone, it's Amanda. For those of you who don't know, this is Dead Garden Tarot. Welcome. So I had some time to do a video. Super busy week. I hope that everyone is doing well. And yeah, so the main message that I've been getting and the energy that I've been getting is checking. Like checking in with yourself. Checking the boxes, the universe checking you with your words, getting chin checked in your ego, checking off lists of everything that needs to get done. You could be checking other people, like your energy could be checking other people. It could be financial checks. Yeah, just a lot of checking on the universe, like incoming checking from the universe and other people, and then you checking in with yourself and all of those things, and then you like giving out like all that checking kind of thing. So I pulled from the Earth Magic Oracle, and I wanted to see how you guys are doing. I feel like there's been a heaviness in the energy, but because you guys are focused, and you know, all the checking going on, I feel like you're getting through it like pretty well. I think it was the new moon and then this full moon coming, the energy has been insane. So okay, everyone seems to be feeling it. So I pulled ceremony and invocation. So yeah, you really are focused on checking with yourself, the self-love, the self-care to get through, checking those things off your list that you know work for you, healing-wise, what you need to do to not get lost in the stress or the anxiety, and trusting in your faith and what you know the universe has in store for you, and staying focused in that so that that comes in. Next we got the winter solstice and reflection. So yeah, the reflection of the past seems to be coming up a lot. There was a lot of kind of mother wounding coming up quite a bit. That seems to be calming down, and is more in like an observant mode, which is really good because that shows a lot of healing and a lot of growth. And once you can think of things and they come up for you from the past or anything that's happened, if your reaction is very just observant and looking at yourself from the outside or the situation from the outside, then that shows that you're healing. And then next we have synergy. So this card came up the other day, and I'm really getting that you're reconnecting with nature, you're reconnecting with the parts of yourself, understanding the parts of yourself. And the synergy, I really feel, is you connecting and creating bonds with like the energies that are around you, the balancing of that, the understanding of that. You may have come in contact with your soul family, and so that seems to be in the air, and things are staying grounded or they're starting to root themselves for the long haul. Hopefully that's making sense to some people. Yeah, the synergy of like the energy is like coming in really strong with all of like the new moon and the full moon energy. I feel like I'm saying energy a lot. Anyways, we're gonna do the traditional manga. I'm gonna try and keep this short. I know I say that a lot, but I have a lot to get done, so okay, what can you Spirit, what can you tell us about the collective when it comes to the invocation and the ceremony, please? What is the collective working on? Baddies. What are the baddies working on? I really am hearing and feeling like a lot of growth. And for whatever it is that you're growing, and whatever it is that I mean, you could be growing stuff. Whatever it is, you know, maybe you have a green thumb, you're a gardener, you like that stuff. Whatever it is that you are going through, it may feel, like I said, heavy, but there's so much movement underneath it, and it almost feels like quiet. So maybe are the words have been so good lately. I have not been able to talk properly at all. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. I feel like the progress has been quite a bit, but maybe the people around you are not seeing that progress. But I feel like you're starting to see that progress. And the universe is really paying attention and showing you that the progress is happening. To like not worry. Okay, what can we get for this invocation and the faith and all this self-healing that the collective is doing, please? What can we get for the invocation? I didn't think it was going to take this long. Invocation. Ceremony. No. High Priestess is coming out? I heard maybe you are really learning how to like hone your craft. Maybe you're learning how to really, I heard sit on your throne. Okay. I'm just feeling like you're learning how to embody the power and the magic that you hold like within yourself. That's nice. Okay, 10 of Cups is coming out. That's beautiful. So you're manifesting, you're inviting, you're invoking your 10 of Cups, your happy family, your happily ever after, whatever dreams that you have, you're calling them in. With that High Priestess that popped out, yeah, you're centered within your heart and your soul. And in your, I'm getting like your solar a lot. 5 of Cups. I feel like there's some loneliness with this card and the 10 of Cups because you are probably still on your own and you're calling in that 10 of Cups. But you're keeping focused on what you have in front of you, keeping your light bright. Who had a light bright growing up? Those were awesome. Keeping the fire going, you know? Like I said, tending to yourself, loving yourself. So it almost feels like with this card, it reminds me of, like that, what do you call that? You know when like the sun is out, but it's kind of like humid and like misty and it's like an overcast, and then like the sun itself, it gives you that dull kind of gross yellow. I mean, you could call that pollution, but you know what I mean? But that's what it feels like. It feels like you're happy with what you have, you're happy within yourself, but it does get a little bit lonely. And so like you're calling in and you're being open for that light to get brighter. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay, what can we get for the winter solstice and the reflection, please? They look like birch trees. Yeah, and I mean, with birch trees, that's like mother, like mother divine. And so again, with that mother wounding, you may be reflecting on that. How you grew up, the relationship with your mother. Persephone was coming out, or Persephone, however you want it, the relationship between Persephone and Demeter. And that whole story, if you don't know that story, go check it out. It's amazing. And it's not just for girls who resonate, or women who resonate with like Persephone, like in that way. It's also really good for males as well. And it does help you understand and heal. So I actually like that story. Okay, so we also have what came out for that. Okay, so we have the World, which is really good because the World came out the last time. So everything is changing. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, my hair is everywhere all the time. So in this card with the World, it's more of, they're more cool colors, which is interesting because we pulled out the winter solstice. So yeah, you're in your feelings right now. All of that is changing and turning. And I'm getting just, yeah, you're just learning to balance all of the things on your plate. You're learning to go through every cycle, check everything off that you need, going through all the seasons, going through all your magical abilities and gifts and the tools that you have on your tool belt, your spiritual tool belt. Could be literal. And then going through all of, you know, aligning chakras came up. There's a couple people out there that are probably with the self-healing that have probably officially lined up their chakras. So if that's you and you're resonating with that, I mean, fucking job well done. Because getting your chakras into alignment, none of this stuff is easy, right? And once you start having that, I mean, you feel so much more strength in your body and more sure-footed, if you will. So I feel like you're really just going through all of your emotions and feeling them, checking them, and then moving forward. So that's great. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, right? Focused on your money, focused on growing. Again, that gardener feeling is coming out. So what are we? Oh, happy May 1st. We're in May now officially. It's my birthday month. I'm excited. Yeah. Happy birthday to anybody who has a birthday in May. Yeah, this is just a sense of waiting for your money to come in, waiting for the growth to come in, reminiscing about where it needs to go and how maybe even you would used to spend money in the past. But with this, like, the being focused on your finances and growing your money, you're not in this sense of, like, money on my mind on my money kind of thing. Because he's not really looking at what he's growing. He's deep in thought about something else. And that, in fact, could be your 10 of Cups. There's a lot of heads down. So you're keeping your head down and you're taking care of yourself, your business, like just taking care of your business, like business of life. You could have your own business, and just doing what needs to be done. What can I get with the green man and the synergy, please? Okay, wow, the Two of Cups is coming out. That's beautiful. So so it feels like you're really starting to energetically connect with love. You could have someone new in your life. Someone new could be coming in for you. It feels fresh. It feels extremely heart-based. I just got like a slight little like off dizzy kilter thing. So this person may make you feel almost airy in the head. I don't mean like an airhead, but that was a good movie. Maybe just like swept off your feet kind of thing. Like head in the clouds a little bit, but very grounded because it's coming in underneath the green man. I heard fruitful. So whatever this connection is, this love connection is, it is fruitful. What else can you tell me about the green man and the synergy with this Two of Cups? The Page of Pentacles. That's beautiful. I love this card. It's so colorful. It like screams like new horizons and abundant opportunities. Just in all aspects, in finances, in like, you know, in adventure. Even in like self-image and self-love. So much growth. There's like so many pretty pink flowers and like the sun, and he's dressed well. I don't know. It's just like a really happy card. And it looks like a bird, but I think it has wings. So it's this person, this love, this groundedness, it's going to give you some wings to fly. And again, there's like wings with the lion as well. So maybe this person that's coming in will help you with your finances, to relieve some of the pressure that you're going under, or that you are under. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to put a smile on your face. I mean, if they're not making you smile, then what the hell are they doing, right? But maybe that's just, maybe you haven't smiled in a long time. Maybe you haven't laughed in a while. And it's like this person will make you feel lighthearted and instead of the heavy-headed, because I got that kind of like light airiness in my head. I mean, you could be an air sign, they could be an air sign. Gemini is after Taurus, so they could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. What else do we have for the collective? The Magician. Yeah, again, that just goes with the fact that you're manifesting that 10 of Cups. Maybe this person coming in. So I'm getting with the book and it connected to the person coming in. I really feel like either this person is connected, and the Hierophant is not here, but the Two of Cups is here. So I'm just wondering if this person either does things by the book, they read books, they study or research a lot, or they're into like the big book, you know, like the Holy Bible and stuff, and they're God-based. What can you tell me about the Magician? What are we at? The stars coming out. I heard you are the star. So yeah, this person thinks that you're a star. What are these other ones? Okay, so the high priestess is showing herself again. Wow. Okay, so we have the magician here, we have the star, we have the high priestess. The wheel, again, is coming out, strong wheel energy. See, and this one has a lot of fire in it, and it's like warmer colors. Oh wait, this is the world. I said this was the wheel. Okay, my bad. See, I'm just all over the place. The energy's been so great. Can't speak, can't think in a straight line. So good. Maybe that's why we're checking all the time. Check, check, check. Did I do everything right? Is everything in order? Did I handle everything right? Did I forget something? Well, I still said what I said, so we'll go with that. But with the world, it still rings true of how you function, how your inner world functions, how the outer world functions, how you fit into that, how others fit into that, and to fit into your world. And you're reflecting that, reflecting in your past world, right? Growing your world. So it still lines up. The wheel's coming out. So with the wheel turning, again, is that like my sound for the wheel now? I heard like, oh wow. Okay, so I just heard with the wheel, you know, like those old wooden like wheels, and then bear with me, but like the old wooden wheels, and then there was like a crank, and I heard like the cracking wood of that crank, and then I was like, I don't even know where to put that. But then it popped in my head, like Princess Bride, you know, where they, I think his name is Wesley, where they grab Wesley and like, you know, they put him on that like old torture thing, what was like the wooden thing, and then they crank it and they like pull his limbs or something, or pull his neck, or like I think it's run by hydro, because the water goes into the wheel and then like it, you know what I mean? If you've ever seen that movie, that's what it sounded like. If you can have a picture of like the old wood kind of cranking sound. I'm just wondering, because the magician's coming out, because the star's coming out, because the high priestess is coming out, and because all of this invocation is coming in, the synergy, like it seems like you do have a lot of inner power, to the point where it's almost like you're the one who's cranking the wheel. Like, hypothetically speaking, like, it's almost like you're at, I mean, we all create our own reality. We all create our own world. But it almost feels like, just from what I'm getting and what I'm like seeing, is that God has put you, or someone that you have on your spirit team, is in charge of said wheel. So like, you know, the great wheel in the sky, whoever's in charge of cranking that wheel, however automatically turns with the seasons or the energies, or, you know, the moon phases and the planets and all of that. It feels like it's cranking a lot more, and there's turning a lot more, and things are picking up. I don't know. Take from that what you will. Anyways, Eight of Pentacles is also coming out, which is good. I really like this increase in finance. Again, her head is down. So someone just really has their head down, is really trying to stay focused, as much as focus can be with with not being able to speak or not being able to do things properly. It's fun. You just gotta laugh at yourself, right? um, yeah, crafting your money. Making money the way that you want to, the way that you see fit. Growing up, you might have been told that there's only, a small amount to make money, a small amount of ways to make money. Like, this is how you make money. This is what you do with money. And you don't go outside of that. I really feel like whatever it is that you're working on, whatever that you are tapped and connected in, and you're synergizing, whatever you're calling in, whatever power and gifts that you have within you, that you've been gifted for doing all of the hard work, you are literally making and crafting your own way and your own money the way that you want to. So it may be very unconventional to other people. It might be looked down upon from other people. It might be said, well, that's not the way you do it, or you can't, it doesn't have longevity, or it's not going to make the amount that you should strive for, maybe. 10:10 is on the clock. But because you have the Magician, the Star, and the High Priestess, and the Wheel, your Eight of Pentacles is coming in. All your hard work is going to be paid off. And you have someone coming in to even help you and to relieve some of that pressure even. I'm getting like an overall feeling of like nobility, integrity. Like, you have really worked hard and you deserve everything that comes in for you, all the help that you're going to get if you haven't already been receiving help. This feels really, I don't want to say concrete, because it feels like rough to me, but this feels like heavily foundational. And again, I'm getting like wood. I mean, house foundations you do with concrete, but like, it's like a raised stage or something like that. Maybe you've set your stage. Maybe you're readying yourself. Maybe you are in some type of performance. Maybe you are an actor. Maybe you perform in some way. Like you belong on a stage. Because it's not the first time a stage kind of thing has come out. I don't know, this is really great energy. I love this. You're super amazing, collective, and I hope that you know that. And I hope that you know that not only does the universe have your back and really see how, worthy you are, how much you've earned your place and the work that you've done. Yeah, a lot of integrity, a lot of maturity in this. But with like an underlining, like color and lightheartedness. Yeah. Love. Okay, well, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I felt like it was a little, little off, but yeah. Lots going on. I hope that everyone has a good day and a good weekend. And if you liked the reading, if it resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and join the garden. And join where we play and we cultivate and we heal. and we plant the seeds of our dreams for the life that we want, the way that we want it. And if you're looking for more, there's always lots of shorts that I put up. And the link for my Instagram is in the description. If you want to check out that, I do post other cards on there and content. You can read and see a little bit about my journey if you're interested in that. And stay tuned for more. Yeah. Peace. God bless.